linked with Art Nouveau. They have a very big Art Nouveau collection. So when they approached us, they asked us to really come up with a project that relates to Art Nouveau and somehow interprets it in our personal way, but as well brings it into a contemporary setting. So we did a lot of research into Art Nouveau, and we really we work often with nature-related themes. So this time we thought we work on this moment when you actually approach something in nature and you have to freeze for a moment because you know if you move too fast it will disappear. And this moment we wanted to bring into the pieces.
Actually we developed like 3 pieces, like one big table, because the table is always a place where people are coming together and they're sharing something. So it's a kind of a meeting point. And on the other hand, we made 2 wall mirrors, because a mirror is something where you reflect yourself, you reflect upon yourself, but there you also see immediately like your impact in a way you have.
We handed in a proposal in January, and I think they reviewed it and they thought it would fit very nicely to here and to us and to them, so I guess they picked it.
I think one of what's for us very important is that we see ourselves like in this whole system of nature, that we are part of it, and actually not that here's nature and here's humans. It's like we all belong to in this one very closed and sensitive system where so many things are interlinked. It's a great network where everything has a reason why it is the way it is, and everything is perfectly planned through. So I think we should be very aware of this.
And since everything is very interlinked, it actually is as well that everyone has an impact and has a decision that he or she can make. And I think the piece is a bit about that, because you see your immediate reaction.
We decided, because we have a lot of like floral elements or insects, we wanted to base them on real plants. Of course they are a bit kind of simplified, because otherwise it's impossible to produce it so exact. But so we have like 1/3 of the species is extinct already, and mainly since 1900, so since the Art Nouveau area. Then 1/3 are very common plants which occur all over the world and which are often kind of neglected and forgotten because they're so common. And then the other third is like rediscovered or newly discovered plants, which are now also preserved or getting more taken care of. So we wanted to have like kind of the whole spectrum, what impact we can have on it. So on the one hand we can destroy things, but on the other hand we can also keep them alive, protect them, and give them an area where they can regrow.
In the exhibition there is a big table. It's an oak structure, and in the oak structure is all the technical elements, like a lot of motors and all the sensors you need in order to detect the distance of the people. On top of the oak structure you can see all the floral elements, and they are water-jet cut out of very thin spring steel, so they behave very naturally. And the other 2 pieces are 2 mirrors. They as well use an oak frame. And the mirrors, for us, was very important that it's not just the graphical element that is growing, but actually the graphical elements, they start becoming 3-dimensional and pop out of the frame, which was very important for us, that it's not just flat.
Yeah, and for the table, I think it was, we got very much also inspired by Art Nouveau furniture. They have a lot of marquetry, so they have so many like detailed wood inlay works. So we wanted that, if they hide, they become more kind of like a wood or like a marquetry tabletop.
Well, we normally are not so happy to talk about unfinished things, but right now, recently, we are in the process of finishing permanent kinetic installations in an old people's home, a newly constructed building in Vienna, and there we implement kinetic installations in the outdoor. So we're excited. What's very important is to find to yourself and what you actually really want to do, and not bother too much what others are doing, or what maybe a trend could be, or a direction. It's really about being honest to yourself, because then I think you can make really honest work that reflects who you are and what the work should be about.
Be out loud.
I won't soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. I'll seek you out.